For the first time in program history, the 'Cuse hosted a new ACC foe, Stanford. Did the Orange let their confidence get the best of them, or did Fran Brown keep his squad's resume polished? To the hardwood, year 3 for Syracuse women's basketball head coach Felicia Leggett-Jack has not started off pretty. The Orange currently sit at 3-4, and the road does not get any easier. For now, the Cardiac 'Cuse are on a mission to get the wins flowing. It came time to take on a weak Yale squad. Did SU pull through? On the Hill, it was SU volleyball versus the state of Virginia in the Syracuse Invitational. The Orange started off on a tear this year, 12-0, before they got teared through in ACC play. Now at 12-6, the 'Cuse have a chance to finally pick up some conference wins. Did Syracuse pull through? Another episode of On the Bench starts right now. Van Kempen, no surprise there, as she was number 14 in the nation in goals per game. For Bogart, another year, another honor. The senior led the team in assists with 9. Bakermans received her 3rd all-region honor as the co-captain who started in all but one contest. As for Lehagers, she had a career season with triples in assists and goals. Staying in the 3-1-5, SU soccer star Shaquille Ming is making his name known on the big stage. The freshman is going to compete with the Bermuda senior men's national soccer team in the 2025 CONCACAF Gold Cup prelims. Ming will continue to represent his home country in the team's first match on March 21st. Then the freshman will travel to take on Honduras at Estadio Nacional Chelato Ucles. The forward and midfielder has already seen success on this Bermuda squad, as his first goal came in a FIFA World Cup qualifier against Antigua and Barbuda. It was the 44th anniversary of the Loud House, and Syracuse hosted Stanford for the first time ever. Did Fran Brown bring the gifts to the party? Well, Syracuse is 2-0 after the bye week. Stanford is 1-1. Syracuse has a conference win and a ranked win, but the Cardinal came out swinging early on in this game. QB Ashton Daniels gets us started with a 17-yard touchdown to no one other than Alec Iomanner. But let's see if Ashton Daniels can keep things going, and he looks, no, he cannot, because Devin Grant takes his first interception of the season. And now it's time for Kyle McCord and Fran Brown to give us what they got. Kyle McCord rolling to make something of nothing. No one other than Umari Hatcher, a 67-yard touchdown to the house. 13-10 is your score at the break. The Georgia transfer Jackson Meeks gives the Orange the edge in this one, 24-23. And then now it's Ashton Daniels on 4th and 9. Let's see what he got. Alec Iomanner once again torching the Orange in this one. Now we're in field goal range, and it's time for kicker Emmett Kenny to put the game away. The kick is up. The kick is good. It's 26-24, your final score from the Dome. The 'Cuse hosted Yale for the 3rd time in program history. Did SU crush the Bulldogs, or were the Orange juiced? 12 points, 11 rebounds. She has the Orange on their back, and here she goes, a block. It's 33-20 at the break. It's all Orange, and Georgia Woolley and Kiara Scott are going to keep things going. Down low, the fadeaway, count it, call it Thanksgiving dinner. Everyone is getting a piece of the basketball. We got 10 different scores. Over to the women's building, the Syracuse Invitational was underway as Syracuse volleyball hosted Virginia and Virginia Tech. The Orange started off the season hot, but have lost their last 8 and look to be all out of juice. Could SU finally pick up their first conference wins of the season? Syracuse falls to Virginia 3-2. The Cavaliers, one of the best in the ACC, now sit at 6-3, while the Orange lose their 9th straight ACC contest. Finally, an ACC win for Coach Bagheer's squad, the first in 721 days. Syracuse took down Virginia Tech 3-2. Outside hitters Ava Palm and Skylar George got the job done in this one. 83 total attacks, 33 kills between the two. Up next on the bench, we'll be wrapping up shop here at our Citrus TV studios with previews of the new and maybe improved Syracuse football squad. Our analysts will predict the upcoming season in a fun edition of Wolf of Waverly Avenue. But we're going to start off with the commander of the offense, not Kyle McCord anymore, the Philadelphia Eagle now, but the transfer Ricky Collins. Gentlemen, will Ricky Collins be a top 3 quarterback in the ACC next season? Sam. Well, now that we discussed the commander of the offense, let's get into the trenches, the wall that protects Ricky Collins. And I want to know, Jack, is SU's biggest issue next season going to be the offensive line? And we've talked about the trenches, the commander. Let's go to the top of the food chain, the top dog. Yeah. Jack, will year 2 for Fran Brown be better than year 1? Well, that will do it for this special episode of On the Bench. I'm Daniel Diez, joined by Sam Reese and Jack Nevins. Thanks for watching. Very bad foul by the team captain. I mean, you just have to be a leader there. You can't get too aggressive there. There's only 7 seconds left and you're tied up at 74 apiece. And now you're giving Cornell a chance to build a new play, something that could end up hurting you and costing you the series. We got Levy back at the line after an air ball on the missed free throw with 2.5 seconds left. 1 second left, 74-74 here. The Orange have life again. And Levy at the line is not going to squeeze the juice out of all the Orange. They're not going away that easy. The Big Red are going to have to claw and continue fighting. But there's a second left. Syracuse has plenty of time to do what they do, to do what they've done all the preseason, and steal the game. This ball is going to Walsh. It has to go to Walsh. Walsh has over 20 points, and most of that here in the second half.
That's a rebound by Diez Scott.
A rare missed bucket from Walsh, something that has been going his way all night. It's his birthday, and he has shown that the only thing he wants for his birthday is a dub in the JMA Wireless Dome. If you're Syracuse, these next 2 minutes mean so much for you because you came into this contest at ranked number 7 nationally and got brutally beat in the first game. Great pressure from Walsh, makes Sullivan look uncomfortable as he's been all night. The layup for the birthday boy and the captain. We've been saying all night in this overtime, he's been the fire for the Orange. Remember, in club basketball, there's no shot clock. The Big Red are going to have to force some pressure on the Orange. Z-Lad thought he got a stop there. Did not, unfortunately. Now you're sending the Big Red back to the line for a second straight possession, and when the game was essentially in your bag. Big board there, Newcomb, now you're forcing the Big Red to foul. One on Jaden Fisher-Dane there. The Orange back on par with what they scored last year against the Big Red, kind of falling back into that 80s range here. So Scott can't get the three-pointer to fall, and Kazi's just going to dribble it out as we have a series opener split here in the JMA Wireless Dome.